We are back, and we've been talking about grieving, bereavement. We kind of segued naturally into, do you ever house anyone, or do you ever, does the Cypress a perfect next step for someone who's lost a spouse? And in that, we're talking about hospitality, we're talking about support groups, and we're talking about socialization.
Absolutely, and when you become a new employee at the Cypress and you take your orientation, the first slide you see in orienting you as a Cypress employee is hospitality. Yeah. That is the underlying theme of our mission. Well, it means lots of different things to lots of different people.
Okay.
Let's talk about
customer service, the way you treat people.
Right, exactly. We all want to be treated the way the way we want to be treated. So it comes down to a housekeeper, and you invite this person in your home to help you clean your home and to set up your household, and you have to be gracious that you're in somebody else's home. It segues to the dining experience. It segues into the skilled nursing care, where you want, I want my parents, when they need skilled care, that they have a gracious, helpful nurse, certified nursing assistant, registered nurse, whatever.
And treat people you want to be treated.
And then
continuity of care.
And then to your at the end of life, when you do lose a spouse, or let's say you are a single person at the Cypress and you pass away. I would like to know that my son, when he comes to the Cypress, will be treated with utmost respect and graciousness, and sympathy and empathy for the situation they're going through. Because everyone goes through different stages of bereavement.
Exactly. Right.
Some can go be stoic, and some can just.
And you said, back to what you all do, you're really active within the community. You offer that kind of service.
Right, we do. Lots of times you have employees that have lost family members too, as well as your residents, and we're glad to come and meet with them. A lot of people don't want to ask for help, you're right. They feel like they're not sure, is this normal? Should I be past this? And people sometimes try and help by saying, oh, you're fine, or you're going to be over this in a certain period of time. And grief is lifelong. It's different for everyone. There's just no set time on there. So I think lots of times just being able to talk to somebody and them saying, this is normal what you're going through. It is going to get better. It is going to take time.
And you're not alone.
Right, you're not alone.
And that's where you
like
both
you are, though.
Yes.
I mean, how often do we lose somebody in our life? Not a whole lot.
Right.
I mean, it's a first for everyone, and we got to forgive ourselves and say, okay, these feelings are real, and I need to ask for help. I cannot get through it by myself.
Do most people like a support of groups? Do they like to grieve silently and alone? Are all of the above normal? Talk to us a little bit about how the grief process works.
It's a good question. It's different for everyone. As far as individual counseling, lots of times people feel more comfortable with that because it's so private to them, whereas other people are more open and sharing their feelings and their grief.
Yeah, and that's the neat thing at the Cypress with the support group there of your neighbors and friends. There is just an outpouring of love. Whether it's having your meals delivered that week so you can get through the week, or whether it's having a neighbor come over and sit with you through the night, and that's all there.
Right.
It's a great sense of community.
Do you ever guide people in how to help someone else who is grieving?
Yes, we do. That's part of, a lot of people just come in and say, I want to help. Recently I just had a husband was really concerned about his wife and felt like she really was not able to work through the grief process. She was really stuck, and so he convinced her to come in, but also we're welcome to talk with them and say these are things that you can do to help them. And a lot of it is just listening and saying that it's okay and that we're here for you.
Well, Barbara, I know we talk a lot about seniors, but before the show ends, I wanted to ask you, what about the children and the teens and programs? For instance, there's kids involved sometimes. Yes,
and we see children on an individual basis. I have some coming in. We also provide our services to the schools. If they need us to come in, we're glad to go in and help them as well. The support groups, to get back to them a little bit, we have one right now in Hilton Head on Thursdays at the First Presbyterian Church from 3 to 4:30, and we're starting one here at Lowcountry Presbyterian on June 6th.
That sounds amazing.
It's lots of times people will go and, you know, it's just very casual. If they feel like speaking, they're welcome to, but they don't have to. But everybody there has something in common in the fact that they have had a loss. And just listening sometimes helps.
Exactly. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.